Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Killing the College Game with yours truly, the College Prep Boss. So, this is step two in the video series, Finding Scholarships for College. As I described in step one, there are 5 simple steps we outline in our ebook you would take to find scholarships. So we're doing a little quick video segment, our video series with segments around each step. We've done webinars and full trainings on this, and we thought it would be a good idea to break it up into segments. So this is the second installment. And what we're going to focus on now is taking all the information from step one and combining it with the work you've done to build out what we call the scholarship portfolio. So step two is create a scholarship portfolio. This is where we get into answering the question, how fundable is your brand? Now, if you recall step one, we talked about there are scholarships out there that's well beyond how much money parents make and the academics. But you also have to keep in mind, this is a competitive process. So what fundable traits, how fundable is your brand or is your scholar's brand that makes them that much more attractive to funding sources? So here's what we're talking about when we say, how fundable is your brand? Are there things you need to work on? Because you got to keep in mind, again, the scholarship process is something that should continue to happen time after time. It doesn't stop. So as you are applying for scholarships, you also should continue to build your brand and strengthen your brand so that your scholarship portfolio is that much more marketable. Think of it like a business. In order for a business to get customers, they have to market themselves. So they have to know who their target market is. They have to take some actionable steps to reach that target market. What are some things you can do from a marketing standpoint that basically makes your brand stand out that much more than others? Well, here are some suggestions we list in the ebook. One of the things we talk about is a LinkedIn account. So creating a LinkedIn account and uploading and capturing all the information related to work experience, your extracurricular activities, community service, and if you have video footage, if you have newspaper articles, anything that's highlighting any accomplishments, any honors, recognitions, all those things, you want to include that in your portfolio. This is the time to brag. Okay. A lot of our scholars kind of get uncomfortable with this particular step, but this is when I tell them, this is when it's okay to brag. You want to brag. You want to highlight every accolade possible. And depending on the field of study you're looking to go in, it's actually essential for you to do it. For example, if you plan to go into anything in the arts area, you definitely got to have a portfolio. You must have a portfolio of all your work, and you want to be able to put it in a place where it's easily accessible, where you can promote it, where you can advertise it. And there are plenty of platforms you can do that with. Heck, you could do YouTube, you could do LinkedIn, you can do a combination of the two. You can have your own website, and the list goes on and on. So when you look at our ebook, we talk about LinkedIn, we talk about having your own channel on YouTube or Vimeo, using things like pathbright.com, creating your own web page, highlighting those talents and all those different things. And the list goes on and on. So if you're not already doing that, that would be your takeaway in your assignment from step number two. You need to create your portfolio, but it really needs to live in a digital space. We are living in digital times. People need to be able to access your information in a digital space. So you need to have digital real estate that represents who you are so that you can easily market it as well. Now, make sure as you're putting it together, because essentially it's like your resume, you want to make sure any contextual information you provide, it's been checked for grammar, it's been proofread for readability, making sure there are no errors. You never want to fabricate information. We want to brag, but we don't want to lie. Always be honest, because remember, in this space, anything and everything can be verified. So you never want to lie. You can break it up into sections. You know, you can put career focus activities. So like if you're doing, like if I was me majoring in engineering, if I did robotics competitions or I went to engineering camps and things like that, I want to bring attention to it to show them my dedication to that career field. So I want to make sure it is separated out. So I would probably do something like that: community service, sports, leadership, academics, and any other areas you deem necessary based on what represents you as a scholar or what represents your child as a scholar. The goal is to market and sell your scholars, showcasing their best qualities, their best assets, so that that can translate into an opportunity. Again, we are not afraid to brag. This is your digital brag sheet, because this information is going to be needed for some scholarships. There are scholarships that will require you to list extracurricular activities, the year or years you've been involved in those extracurricular activities, what the level of impact, what you've done. And if you already have it captured in your profile, it makes it easier for you to complete those applications. Furthermore, if you have a profile that can be found, you may get invitations to participate in activities and opportunities that could open the door for other things. So there's many benefits that can basically come from having a digital platform as well. So you want to make sure all these things are captured, and that also includes, you know, your test scores. If you are scoring at a high within the 25 percentile range of test scores, if you're taking AP, IB, advanced type of courses, and you've passed those tests at a 4 or 5 level, you want to highlight everything, okay? Because again, the goal is to stand out, but stand out in a positive way. So that is what step 2 is all about. Step 2 is all about creating that scholarship portfolio and basically putting it in a digital space where you can market it. That is our goal. So remember, first step was basically to brainstorm all the different areas you could potentially find scholarships in. Step 2 is all about taking those different areas you brainstormed in step 1, combining it with accomplishments and putting it and packaging it in a portfolio so that you can highlight all of your fundable areas and be in position to market it. All right. So how many is going to commit to completing step number 2? Me. I know, I can see you. Everybody's raising their hand because everybody wants money, but we got to work for it. So I'm giving you the information step by step. And my challenge is for you to take this information and run with it. Okay? You committed? Are you with me? Awesome. I'm so glad that you're committed. I look forward to hearing your outcome. All right. So let's get busy. Let's get started. Let's make it happen. Remember, the time to be ready is not the time to what? Get ready. We are working to stay ready. And this is how you can do it. All right. Until our next edition, remember to check out our website for updated information, as well as following us and joining our Facebook community. So go to the website, posted below, right there. And follow us on Facebook. Take advantage of the information shared there, scholarships and internships and such. Excuse me. And then, of course, you always can subscribe to our YouTube channel and get the latest updates whenever we upload information. Because a lot of times we'll upload information on YouTube way in advance prior to us publishing it. So if you are a YouTube subscriber, you'll get first dibs at the information before everybody else gets it. So subscribe to our channel as well. You see that little scrolling marquee at the bottom? That is the link to our YouTube channel. We look forward to having you as a follower. All right. Well, I'm going to get out of here. And I look forward to talking to you in our next installment. This is your favorite College for Free coach, the College Prep Boss herself, Tamika Williamson. And I look forward to seeing you in our next installment. Take care.